home again, jiggity jig. If people still use that expression. I don't think they do.
Как дела, сталкер?
Chintzy resale value compared to their prices. I'm not a big fan of this depiction of the Remington 870. I'll show you why. Also, this blank space. Once again, it's easy to miss. It's that Thompson M1A1. Really, the best buy of this selection, best buys, I should say, are this, the sawed-off stack barrel, and the MP5. I have nicknames for everything. Like the sawed-off TOZ 66, I call it the rabbit ear hogleg. The sawed-off TOZ 34, I call it the sawed-off stack barrel. The grandfather's gun is already the existing nickname for the TOZ 34, the full-length one. I call it simply the stack barrel, because that's a common American nickname for any over-under gun. Usually over-under shotguns, though there are such things as over-under double rifles and even combination guns, which can be arranged in different ways. The rifle barrel could be over the shotgun barrel or the other way around. Blah, 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 yakety schmackety.
Неплохо, хорошо.
Now let me
Но
illustrate
будет еще. Заходи.
why I don't like this.
Ну, проветришься, заходи.
Well, it aims alright. It has rifle sights, which are... Wait a minute. Maybe it just looks like it does. No, it doesn't have rifle sights. It has a bead, but it also has a grooved vent rib. And having that groove in the vent rib makes it easier to line up that bead. So it lines up about as well as rifle sights on a shotgun would. This is what I really don't like about it. Under what circumstances would you ever need to tilt a pump shotgun so far off to the side just to cycle the action? Only noobs do that, and even still not to such an exaggerated degree. Also, there's another problem, but it's not specific to this. It's a problem that we commonly see in most video games, especially FPS games. The reload procedure on a pump shotgun, if you're not going to chamber load, or if chamber loading is not viable, as with a bottom ejector, like an Ithaca 37, the correct reload procedure
Неплохо. Хороший товар.
would be...
Неплохо. Молодец. Я доволен. Ну, проветришься, заходи.
Well, first let me describe the incorrect reload procedure and exactly why it's incorrect. In video games, we always see the magazine tube being loaded, and then after the last round is loaded, then the gun is pumped. Yet we're still able to fire a shot while reloading, when in reality the only way to be able to fire a shot while loading is to already have a round in the chamber. So the correct reload procedure would be to put one round in the tube, then cycle the action, then load the tube the rest of the way without cycling the action again. Until it's time to, that is. By that I mean after you've fired a round. The most correct reload procedure for combat purposes is to load the chamber first. And so if you have a side ejector, as that Remington 870 was, whether the ejection port is on the left or the right, you would pull the forearm back, open the chamber, put one round directly in there, close the action, then load the tube the rest of the way, and then you have a full load. Magazine tube plus one in the chamber. And that variation of the Remington 870 is actually a 5-shooter, not 7. You can tell by the length of the magazine tube, relative to overall length, relative to barrel length, where the forearm ends, where the magazine cap ends. There's all sorts of details you can look at to be able to discern these things. That should actually hold 4 in the tube plus 1 in the chamber. Although magazine tube extensions certainly are available for the Remington 870. But that particular model is not that. Okay. Getting sidetracked again. Well, how about pseudo-giants? Didn't appear where I thought they would. That was belted ammo. Let's try 7 and 1. That one was wounded. So that's not really a conclusive test. muzzle jump is an issue. 47, authentic capacity. And time for that to happen now. Let's get some Thompson action going on. Load it with modern Hydra Shock rounds. Not bad, not bad. Still, it has a lot of view bob. That's one way you can tell whether or not it's an Arsenal mod weapon, because this mod has more than just Arsenal mod weapons in it. And different weapons were made by different modders, etc. I was spotted by something. Or someone. That's a soldier. Not a bandit. Now it's a corpse. Switching back to box. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Know what? Let's try this against two pseudo giants. Too much view bob. It's not even the recoil. It's the view bomb. You shouldn't have to double crouch. To fire a submachine gun with any decent stability. I saved the best for last. STG-74. Loaded with AP rounds. See if I can shoot it out of the air. Forget it. Well, that didn't go too well. I think a redo is in order. All right. Let's do this more better this time. That is a keeper. That was definitely more like it. More like what I was going for. Did I say I was going to save the best for last? There's actually more. A lot more. Or somewhat more. There's the Walther P38. PPSH-41 with 2 different wood finishes. PPD-40, the predecessor of the PPSH-41. Some mods have the successor of the PPSH-41, which is the PPS-43. I will fix this PPSH-41. And instead of doing what I usually do, I usually sell the Peppa Shaw or Spagan to Chef, so he makes his VZ58 available. I'll instead maybe get some use out of it. I like how he says Ramblin' Man. It reminds me of Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, when Anti-Entity refers to Max as being a raggedy man.
Подходи, пообщаемся.
Или в войско на контракт. О, точно. Там ему самое место.
Заканчивай уже, ладно? Ничего, ничего. Эх, не здорово. Да, забавно, что это секси. Сами по-человечески
Блин, как всех немного. Кругом сплошной, ну, и кайфовощики.
Эх, душа против музыки.
By the way, I have come here to Freedom HQ before going to Agroprom. And I can do that without having to pay a toll at the duty checkpoint
Отвлекись от меня.
in Garbage because I am an ecologist. It says I'm friends with the military, but I'm really not. By the way, always check down here. There's a VOG 25. RG6 loaded with 6 VOG 25s, plus you get 6 VOG 25Rs. The kind that supposedly jump. In real life they do. And I'll pillage this place. You can take stuff right through the locker doors. If you're not a member of duty or the ecologists, you'll have to pay a modest toll at the checkpoint in order to go from Garbage to the 100 Reds area of Eastern Rostock. If you want to come here before Agroprom.
Отвлекай!
Look how rich you can get. let's see. I need to focus on the task at hand. Oh, wait. I meant to buy the 105, not the 102. That's alright though. The 102 is 556, the 105 is 545. Also, I meant to buy all the Tokarev ammo skinflint heads. Do an image search on Max Popinker skinflint. By the way, I won't explain anything further than that, except maybe spelling the name Popinker. P-O-P-E-N-K-E-R.
Подходи, пообщаемся! Подходи, пообщаемся!